So in the last video, we talked about how to design a search strategy for newspapers. Now we're going to narrow in on a specific question we get asked often, which is how do I search within one specific newspaper title, within one specific year or month, or across all newspapers? So there's a number of different ways actually to do each of those. So I'm just going to show you one method here for each narrowing option. So let's say you're looking for the surname Kangas and you've done a search across everything in the database. The fastest way to narrow it to just look at the newspapers is to scroll down here to the fiscal form and click the newspapers box. And then that will take out anything from your search results that isn't a newspaper. Let's say that then you wanted to narrow down to one specific newspaper. You could look through the collections here and choose the one that you're interested in. So maybe the person that you're looking for is from Sault Ste. Marie. And so it's conceivable that they're mentioned in other cities, and you might want to look at those other cities eventually. But for right now, you're only interested in the Sault Ste. Marie newspapers. You could click that, and it would then just show you newspapers from that collection, the Sault Ste. Marie News. If you're interested in Escanaba newspapers, there's a number of different Escanaba titles. And so you could go to each Escanaba collection individually, so you could just look at the morning and daily press, and then you could just look at the Daily Mirror. But the other way to do that, you could narrow it by geographic subject. So you could just click on Escanaba, and then you would get the 1,200 results that are in any of the Escanaba papers. If you wanted everything in the county, so for a lot of these, the county and the city are the same because we only have one newspaper, or one city in the county where we have newspapers for them. But for Marquette County specifically, maybe you want stuff from both Negaunee and Ishpeming. You could look at them individually, so the 600 from Negaunee, and then you could look at the 250 from Ishpeming, or you could click Marquette County, if it will let me. We'll see here. Maybe I need to refresh the page. Sorry. There we go. You could click Marquette County, and then you're just looking at anything from Marquette County, but it could have been published in Ishpeming or Negaunee or in Marquette. So one further question we get is how do I look within just 1 year of a newspaper? So that does take a couple more steps. You're first going to have to get to the collection page for that newspaper. So let's say that you're interested in looking at let me get down to the newspapers section here. You're interested in looking within just, I don't know, the Sault Ste. Well, sorry, I'm trying to pick one that's good for what I'm trying to show. Negaunee Iron Herald. You're interested in just the Negaunee Iron Herald, and you're only interested in searching one particular year of the newspaper. You can go to the folder for just that year. So let's say you want to look at the year 1933. Once you're on this year page, you can search within just this folder, and then you'll only get results within 1933. So I wish there was a way to filter it from just the general search page. At this point, that's not possible. It's certainly a feature we'd like to add in the future if it becomes available to us, but it's not currently. So you can go up to this search bar up here, click this folder icon on the right-hand side, and click this collection. And then you'll type in what you're looking for. Again, let's just try the surname Kangas. We've limited it to this collection. And so now it's only searching in 1933 in the Negaunee Iron Herald, and it's giving us 9 articles. And for daily newspapers, you might also have subfolders for months. So you could even limit to just 1 month if that's something that you were interested in doing. So we're going to wrap this video here to keep it brief. There will be one more video in this series talking about using, when you actually click into one of these newspaper results, how do you navigate the PDF, and how do you download any articles that you want to download.